Pittsburgh rallied late in the third quarter behind another backup. Fourth-string running back Willie Parker, who racked up 102 yards on the ground, set up a Reed field goal.
48-yard line, second down and 14. And they dump it off to Parker, who's got an entourage, including Faneca, who makes a nice block. And Parker's on the move in his first NFL start. He's down inside the 5. Tackled by Lamont Thompson. A gallop of 48 yards, a career high. It's after the McNair interception. Parker again. Oh, great block by Kreider. Lamont Thompson with a beat on him near the 40-yard line. And the gain is to the 40. It's a 25-yard run. Second and 8, 25-yard line. Parker again. Faneca with a good block. Thompson can't bring him down. Finally brought down by Tank Williams and the shifty Willie Parker. Pittsburgh has scored 3 consecutive possessions, 20 unanswered points. Willie Parker, look at him, break one tackle after another. And Tank Williams finally stops it. First down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Heath Miller, the rookie tight end, is in. Look at the big hole for Parker. Slashing his way inside the 5 and in for a touchdown.
Well, nice job by Alan Faneca right in here, and watch right guard Simmons gets off a little bit early, but it's not called. Bang, Tank Williams, bang, Woolfolk the corner. You know what that is? That's bad defensive football, and boy, does that get in the kitchen to Keith Bullock. 3 1/4, starts as 6'8", 345.
Second and 1, 41-yard line, Roethlisberger. Parker, he bounces off Tank Williams, bounces off Lamont Thompson. Look at him fly down the sideline. Willie Parker to the 14. Bullock on the tackle. 46-yard run.
Anybody's got this guy starting on their fantasy football team, and how happy are they? Not much in the way of blocking. He just cuts back, uses his speed, and exploits bad tackling by the Tennessee Titans.
You saw Willie Parker last week, the speed back for Pittsburgh, with Staley and Bettis shelved, and so whoop, and then bang. That's a whole different dimension for them. 27-7, and then Philip Buchanan missed, and he's gone. 111, Parker, who pens.
And this was throughout the entire game. This is in the first quarter, 1st and 10 on the 20. Alan Faneca and Marvell Smith up top. We're going to freeze them and circle them for a second. You look at the crease that they create right there. Willie Parker's going to hit it. Everything with this football team is downhill. Most of it's in between the tackles. Max starts here, going to kick out. The lead blocked by Dan Kreider. And again, everything here downhill. Willie Parker in between the tackles. Get what you can get.
And it's Willie Parker, their #1 back. Busted outside, busted it. He's got speed. 37 yards. What a run. 17-6, Pittsburgh. Parker on the day with 131.
The Steelers prove they are road warriors as they pounded the Bengals for their 10th consecutive win away from Heinz Field, 8-team record. The linchpin for that success is team unity.
Coach Howard was blowing for Bill Carter. Then Roethlisberger, screen to Willie Parker. He's got walkers, he's got legs, he's got legs.
Yeah, Alan Faneca and Jeff Hardy get out front, 2 of the best blockers in this league, and the guys that they were blocking, Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs. Huge game, 45 yards for Willie Parker.
Leading 20-0 early in the third quarter, the Steelers broke the game wide open on an 80-yard touchdown run by Willie Parker.
Roethlisberger dumps it to Willie Parker. Tar Heel, nobody touches him. Dude could have strolled in. Parker, who had 1,202 yards rushing this year, he only had 18 catches. This catch was large. Check it out again. Odell Thurman has coverage on Parker. He is picked by Heath Miller. Now that should be illegal. No call. Parker. Nothing but real estate in front.
Longest rush against Seattle up in Detroit in the Super Bowl. Hines Ward was the game's MVP. Willie Parker gave his Super Bowl ring to his father, Willie Sr.
And we will see after the game. First drive, Pittsburgh impressive. Right down the field, Willie Parker pens a 3-yard touchdown, 7-0 Steelers.
You know, an outstanding hit on a good receiver who's giving you a hard time.
Well, so with the turnover, 4th and goal, they gamble. Willie Parker takes it in. Steelers lead it.
Steelers hosting the Chiefs. Opening drive for Pittsburgh. Willie Parker, right up the gut. He had 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. Steelers up 7-zip.
Now, 4th quarter later, Roethlisberger connects with Willie Parker on the screen. And he's just fast, Tom.
Yeah, Willie Parker, great job of not going out of bounds, making that cutback and going get that last 6 yards.
Williams is there on the football. Then Big Ben scrambling, avoids a couple of, how long does this play take? Whoop! He goes back the other way. Buying time, touchdown. Willie Parker hits a 14-7.
When teams go at Champ Bailey, you just don't get it sometimes.
Willie Parker gets it in the end zone, 3 yards, still a 21.
3 quarters, but 224 in the 4th quarter, including this little one to Willie Parker. A little shovel pass. PAT good. Steelers lead 24-20. They won their last 5 games in.
Here comes Willie Parker through a hole, right sideline, 45-50, 45-40, and he's forced out of bounds near sideline at the Cleveland 35-yard line. And Parker is the lone setback. He gets the call. Off the left side, he grinds down to the goal line. They keep him out. No, they don't. It's a touchdown for Willie Parker. He broke the plane of the goal line, and Heinz Field loves Fast Willie.
Last time he did that, he was puking in a bucket on Monday night, so things didn't go well for him. 3rd quarter, Steelers up 20-3. Willie Parker comes off that franchise best ground game, over 200 yards last time we saw him. 41-yard score. 132 yards here. Steelers destroy Carolina.
Single setback now. Kreider in motion into the backfield. They'll give it to Willie Parker left side, and he will go into the end zone. The Steelers are on the board first.
And the Steelers have taken control of the line of scrimmage on that drive.
1st and goal from the 9. Give it to Willie Parker. Inside the 5. Almost untouched. He drops the ball as he goes into the end zone, and the Bengals recover it.
When did he fumble it? At the 1-yard line? If he did, it's a touchback.
They hand it off, and into the end zone for the touchdown is Fast Willie Parker. Parker's 2nd of the game, his 13th of the season, and the Steelers jump back ahead of the Bengals.
Certainly worked. Kevin Everett now has movement in both hands, which he hadn't had before. That's terrific. And I'll tell you what, in the throwback unis, you may not like them, but you love the power game here, Merrill.
They've done a great job establishing 2 or 3 tight end packages, and they just maul you inside and outside.
Parker 21 there.
Look for Bobby Lane coming around the corner and up the alley. Look at the line of scrimmage.
Where is that line of scrimmage, Mark?
On the other side.
It's about 6 yards deep into the secondary of the Bills.
That's 11 yards, and then watch as he follows his blocker here, and that springs him free for another 24 yards.
That's what he's gotten better at.
Some things don't change. The Steelers are going to run the football. By the way, they're going to run the football.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mike, it looks like they haven't changed at all with Mike Tomlin.
Really, there's a mentality.
Willie Parker came into Sunday's NFL's leading rusher, but Ken Wisnott, he used to coach with the Steelers, and now he knew how to attack this team.
Well, one thing, I think he understood their formations and he understood their weaknesses, because there were so many times, Coach, that they had people, free defenders coming through there on the running game.
It's a great job of coaching, but it's a great job of motivating these guys and get them ready to go out there and play hard-nosed, in-your-face football.
Well, you could tell. Ken Wisman said after the game, this one meant a lot to me. He thought he was going to get the job in Pittsburgh, and he didn't. And late in the game, they stuffed him on the goal line right there, and they couldn't get in. Now, there to Cedric Wilson. Same drive, 1st and 10 from the 20. Willie Parker. He's going in. And Mark Schlereth has him on his fantasy team.
Give him the touchdown. He's on my fantasy team, for crying out loud. It really was.
Ward, 8 grabs, 88 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Willie Parker. Now, I think you're going to notice in this highlight, he likes to run to the left. Okay, nothing in the middle there. Let's bounce it out to the left for a 12-yard gain. Stay with me. We're going to go the other way, but the play is going to be the same. Let's go to the left. They like running to the left.
One thing he does do, originally, he attacks downhill, pulls that defense over, then he can get the outside.
And you know what, Merrill? I'm thinking he's going to go left here.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's a draw. So
I'm thinking he might be one of the most underrated runners in the league.
No, he's terrific. He's routinely picking up 100 yards, 126. Big Ben once again wins in Ohio. 64 passing John Stallworth. Okay, Roethlisberger and Ward playing well. Willie Parker, tell you what, the one thing you don't want to have at a running back is becoming a fumbler.
No, you don't.
And he had problems with this, Merrill.
Yep. Put it on the ground 4 times, and what happens with the running back, you become a ball carrier, and you don't become a runner.
That one led to a touchdown. The play is challenged and overturned because Parker hit the ground before the ball came out. But unfortunately, that wasn't the end of it for him. Willie, you know what? I tell you what, he's the workhorse, and it just kept coming out and coming out and coming out.
Well, you know, the ball was a little slippery. Well, I mean, you can say a lot of things, and plus the ball was pulled out right here. I'm just saying that the conditions the Steelers have played in the last 2 weeks, one that had any offense.
And I tell you what, people always talk about those neoprene sleeves that Willie's wearing here. When you have those things on there, does that make it more slick in your guys' opinion?
No, I don't think. I used to wear them. And
I used to wear cellophane.
It comes to cellophane. It does come to how wet the ball becomes. That's where the factor is.
All right, well, the very next play after that challenge, he runs up the middle and loses the ball again. I mean, he could have had a lot more, okay? Rashad Jeanty comes out of the end of it. Despite Parker's problems, though, the Steelers somehow find a way to win this game. Final score, 24-10. They now move on to play the Patriots. They held the ball for almost 8 minutes on that drive. Then in the second quarter, they're down 14-3, and there goes Willie Parker out the right side for a 30-yard gain, and Willie very productive. Coaches was happy, and it was the coach who employs the Steelers' offensive line and Willie Parker.
Great call here. This is called Sprint 43. You take advantage of pass rushers. It's a great run. Guard and tackle are important. You got to engage, throw them up the field, and then get to the second level. You account for them? It's about Willie Parker's speed and instinct.
Well, we talked to Big Ben in our NFL Live training camp tour. He said people are going to be blown away by our offensive line, and you know what?
Right.
They blew people away in this one. Look at Justin Hartley and Kendall Simmons take their men out of this play. Willie Parker gets into the end zone. All right, that's 2 rushing touchdowns. He had 2 all of last year. Goal for the Steelers, and then just like that, Willie Parker gets into the end zone. Boom! Now, Jeff Reed missed the extra point, but it's a 10-point Steelers lead, and
passes yesterday, 6 on that drive.
That's right, 6 straight completions on that drive, and also a nice dose of Willie Parker when they needed it to help them convert and get close into field goal range or possible scoring range.
So it's 21 seconds left, and Parker in for the touchdown. But
come the Steelers on offense for the first time. Roethlisberger with a run play. Willie Parker gets past the line and gets shoved down by Quentin Jammer. He ran behind Heath Miller.
This toss 39 U-crack, and the crack is when the wide receiver blocks the in-man line on the line of scrimmage. To Jerome Bettis and all the terrific running backs.
17 plays to 1 run by San Diego in this quarter, and Parker gets the first, and there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage. Shaping up for a great run in March. Parker scooting outside, shakes off Gordon. Weddle slows him down, but running out the clock here, and Parker taking it toward the end zone, and he's in for a touchdown.
And they give it to Willie Parker. And they've been having trouble running, Tom, but fast Willie, he's fast. 21 yards. It's not in the end zone. It's not a fumble either. It ends up
A little animosity between these 2 ball clubs.
Jonathan Joseph and Hines Ward exchanging pleasantries. Then Big Ben, this is what he does. Then whap, avoids a sack. And then to Parker. Open, touchdown. It's 10-0, 13-3 Pittsburgh at the half. Now into the third quarter.